Sorcerer's Ring Bundle, Books 8 and 9. Book 8, A Grant of Arms. Book 9, A Sky of Spells. Written by Morgan Rice. And read for you by Wayne Farrell. A Grant of Arms. Written by Morgan Rice. And read for you by Wayne Farrell. Chapter 1. Gwendolyn braced herself against the cold, whipping wind as she stood at the edge of the canyon and took her first step onto the arched footbridge that spanned the northern crossing. This rickety bridge, covered in ice, was comprised of a worn wooden rope and planks, and hardly seemed capable of holding them. Gwen cringed as she took her first step. Gwen slipped and reached out and grabbed the railing, which swung and hardly helped. Her heart dropped to consider that this flimsy bridge was their only way to cross the northern side of the canyon, to enter the Netherworld, and to find Argon. She looked up and saw in the distance the Netherworld beckoning, a sheet of blinding snow. The crossing felt even more ominous. A sudden gale came, and the rope swayed so violently, Gwendolyn felt herself grabbing the rail with both hands and dropping to her knees. For a moment, she did not know if she could even hang on, much less cross it. She realized this was far more dangerous than she had thought, and that they would all be taking their lives into their hands to try. "My lady," came a voice. Gwen turned to see Aberthol standing a few feet away, beside Steffen, Alistair, and Crone, all of them waiting to follow. The five of them made an unlikely group, perched here on the edge of the world, facing an uncertain future and a probable death. "Must we really attempt to cross this?" he asked. Gwendolyn turned and looked back out at the whipping snow and wind before her, and clutched her furs tighter around her shoulders as she shivered. Secretly, she did not want to cross the bridge. She did not want to take this journey at all. She would much rather retreat to the safety of her childhood home, King's Court, to sit behind its snug walls before a fire and contemplate none of the dangers and worries of the world that had engulfed her since she had become queen. But of course she could not do that. King's Court was no more. Her childhood was gone, and she was queen now. She had a baby-to-be to care for, a husband-to-be out there somewhere, and they needed her. For Thorgrin, she would walk through fire if that was needed. Gwen felt certain that it was indeed needed. They all needed Argon.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?